stream this on YouTube as well. And hopefully we're starting to stream already. And let's just get into everything, right, if you're watching me. So pretty much today we got a Don't Worry Darling trailer, which just looks amazing. We got our men first reactions and also some Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness leaks, which I'll talk about the end. I'll let y'all know when I get to those. That way you don't have to be spoiled on anything. So no spoilers at the beginning, don't worry. That will be at the end. I will give a forewarning when I'm about to spoil everything about that leak that got there. But let's start with Don't Worry Darling. So this is Olivia Wilde's second film. She did Booksmart. Great film. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. But that is definitely a amazing movie. So I'm excited to hear that she was going to bring this project into life. And when she said Matrix Truman Show to describe this film, I was immediately hooked. I think those are classics and definitely ones that they are just phenomenal. So I'm excited to hear that Don't Worry Darling is sort of following the footsteps of those movies. And this new trailer lets me know it feels very Stepford Wives as well. I'm not sure if that's exactly the vibe we're going to get from this movie, but it very much so feels like that as well. So this film basically follows a couple, of course, Florence, Pugh, and Harry, and it looks beautiful from the beginning. They are having a great relationship and all of this, but then everything starts to turn wild when Florence Pugh's character is like, this doesn't seem altogether just there. There's something else going on here. This perfect life isn't really that perfect. And she starts to have doubts about it. And we see this even happen when she starts to realize that what if everything around me isn't even real either? So I have a big theory coming up in a video later today. So if you want to check that video out, make sure you're subscribed so you know when that video drops. But I do believe that we're going to get some very mind-bending psychological thriller here. Pretty much it looks like Chris Pine's character plays the like head boss of everything. Harry Styles is working for the same company, Victory, and Victory Project seems to be more of a cover-up for something bigger and sinister going on. So that's very interesting right there in its own self. And from the trailer alone, it looks like some of the other women who are in this universe or whatever it is are starting to sort of rise up as well to it and are like, okay, we're just always left here. We don't ever know what they're working on, the men, and they're just enclosed and doing what they're doing without it letting us know. And it's starting to feel a little repetitive, and this paradise is starting to feel like a hell, basically. So definitely excited to see what it's going to be, but I will be making a full theory video on it. So go check out my channel if you haven't already. It should be up by now. By the time this stream is done, hopefully, but by today it should be up. We also got the men first reactions from critics, and they are saying that it is very dark, but it's also very funny as well. Alex Garland is very much so a person that I really do admire his work from Ex Machina, Annihilation. So I'm excited to see what he's bringing to the genre next with this movie called Men, which we've only seen the trailer for. If you went to go watch X, it was when it first premiered, and everybody in the theater was just like, yeah, Men, I can see that as a horror type. So definitely excited to see what exactly this movie is about. I haven't really looked much into it because I want to go in with fresh, brand new eyes into it because it looks like it's going to be a mind bender. So definitely excited to hear that it's already getting positive reviews and first reactions from people who have already seen it. And hopefully once we get to see it, it is delivering the same way it delivered for them. But like I said, the trailer looks intriguing. The movie just sounds crazy and I'm excited to see it. The cast sounds stacked as well. Okay, so this is the part where we're about to get into spoiler territory. So if you're not wanting any spoilers for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, this is your cue to definitely hop off of the video because we're about to talk spoilers that were leaked yesterday. So if you don't want those spoilers, definitely hop off. I'm going to be making this announcement every in between since it's a live video. So let's pretty much get into this. But before you leave, if you haven't already subscribe at this channel, Culture Elixir, subscribe, notification bell turned on. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and also follow me on Twitter and TikTok provided next to me over here, I believe. I think that's where we are. But Twitter, TikTok is Culture Elixir, so definitely go check that out right there. But yeah, let's talk about Multiverse of Madness leaks. So this is big spoilers for the movie if you haven't seen it already, which I think is the premiere today, but these got leaked on Sunday, so they're pretty huge. So let's go ahead and talk about the Illuminati, who already has been confirmed here from the TV spots and the trailers alone. So as many of you know, if you've seen the trailer and you know Professor X is in this, recently we got a TV spot that also showed Captain Carter and Professor X in this from the TV spot we saw earlier this week, and there was a lot of people talking about it because the Professor X we see is actually Professor X from the 90s cartoon series, the 97 X-Men TV series, and we pretty much saw the suit, the greenish suit, as well as the yellow chair that Professor X uses there. We saw Captain Carter from the What If, so we know that there's a lot of like worlds coming into this in universes, and it's not just like live action, it's also like animated, because What If was animated and so was the X-Men 97. So when we got the leaks on Sunday, everybody just pretty much was like, what is going on? Because one of the other members that we see for the Illuminati, and this is spoilers, as I said, you don't want spoilers for these leaks, definitely don't watch this anymore. But we saw Black Bolt as one of them as well there, and these are spoilers, like I'm saying. So if you don't want the spoilers for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, definitely don't keep watching this video. But the Illuminati, as I said, were going to be coming, and in that like leak that we saw, we actually saw that there was more than a couple of members, and we already knew, like I said, about Professor X. We knew about Captain Carter. People are saying that Baron Mordo also was one of the members in there. We do know Namor is an original member of the Illuminati, although we don't know that if he's going to show up here or not. He is definitely a character we will be seeing in Black Panther 2. So seeing him in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness wouldn't be too crazy, I think, since he is appearing in Black Panther 2 later this year. So Namor could definitely be somebody we see pop up here. But one of the other members, and of course, it's a spoilers ahead, so if you don't want spoilers for Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, definitely click off. But one of the other members that we saw as well in that, and that was talked about in as an original member of the Illuminati as well, was Black Bolt, who we know is from the Inhumans. And the Inhumans had a show that was playing, I believe it was on ABC, and it didn't really go as planned as Marvel really wanted that to go. And I think it only got like one season, but to see the characters return would be amazing in my opinion. So definitely hoping that that is the case and we do actually see those characters return. But I think the biggest one from the leak, and of course spoilers ahead if you don't want any spoilers, I feel like I'm a broken record with saying that, right? But I don't want anybody to say I spoiled anything for anybody, was that we actually saw Reed Richards in these leaks and being played by John Krasinski. Now, whether this is real or not, take it with a grain of salt. Whether these are real leaks or somebody just magically made these, I don't know, but that's what we saw here. So a full like roster of the Illuminati was showing up in these leaks, and it was just insane, right? So yeah, that's pretty much what we're talking about here. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Like I said, don't worry, darling, a theory video I'll be posting tonight, so make sure you check that out once I do. The Men First reaction, they're great. People said Alex Garland really delivers a great movie. It's very funny, but very dark as well. So I'm excited to check that out later this month when it does premiere, wherever you are. I think it's around May 21st to 20th that it'll premiere. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And we did talk about the Multiverse of Madness leaks as well. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. I do have a full video on it as well if you want to go check it out. If you definitely want some more thoughts and more diving deep into it, go check out that video if you haven't already. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about today. As always, that's going to do it for me. Pretty short day today. Not much news, but the Don't Worry Darling trailer was pretty great. So I'm excited about that. And Doctor Strange later this week. As always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Stay safe, stay positive.